Well, hey everyone, it's Keith again with Running to Be Well with our second installment of Fueling Your Recovery. And this time it's kind of a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and that is snacks, especially sweet, sugary snacks or dessert. It's kind of my downfall. I admit that that's one of the things that I need to work on the most in my diet. So I'm really excited about what Alicia's going to share about the importance of fueling during activities, but we can easily apply that to just life in general and our days, our busy days at work. And then Larry is going to come in with a great recipe for some protein bars that I've actually made, and they taste pretty good. So I really appreciate the simplicity of this recipe, and the fact that he came up with the ingredient lists that you can get at any local Walmart or Aldi's. Maybe you need to order a few things, or you can substitute some things. I really appreciate that. I did a little bit of calculating the nutritional content and the cost, and it turns out that the cost of these bars, these cocoa bars, is going to be about $2 a bar, which is comparable to like a Cliff Bar or a Builder Bar. But they're packed with 21 grams of plant-based protein and only 6 grams of sugar. And if you compare that to like a Builder Bar is about 20 grams of protein and about 17 grams of sugar. So it's a lot less sugar, but they taste pretty good, and it's pretty fresh, and they're real easy to make. So give it a try. Don't be afraid to substitute some things. If you want to reduce the cost a little bit, you can go from the goji berries to raisins, and maybe instead of using the date nut butter, you could use like some just peanut butter, or maybe some like organic peanut butter for a little bit more health benefits. But the point is that you can make some substitutions, and it's going to make it a little less expensive and maybe a little bit easier to find. So give this recipe a try. Listen to what Alicia has to say, and Larry's then gonna follow it up with how to actually make this. And then we'd love to hear from you about any questions that you have about nutrition while you're in recovery or for training for athletic things. We'd love to hear your questions, and we'd love to hear your suggestions for future episodes of Fueling Your Recovery. So happy eating, everyone.
So, what do you eat when you're on the go, whether you're doing a workout, you're running, walking, and you need to refuel, which you should probably be refueling every 45 minutes. That's about good for me, what I usually do. You can use gels. I usually don't use gels unless it's a race type situation, and I know that those particular gels are going to be on a course, then I will practice with those. But I don't like gels. I think they're full of chemicals, and they don't sit well with my stomach. If I need to use them in a pinch, I will. There's better alternatives, in my opinion, than gels. And gels are kind of expensive. So these are some inexpensive things that you can use to refuel. My top favorite is actually baby food pouches. Sounds sort of strange, but these are $1 a piece at Giant Eagle. I'm sure they have something similar at Walmart or Aldi's, or you could probably even get it on Amazon. They're organic, and this one is my favorite. It's the apple blueberry spinach. So the only ingredients are apple puree, organic blueberry puree, organic spinach puree, and lemon juice. So super healthy, super clean, whole foods, and the blueberries are an antioxidant, so that helps with inflammation, and the spinach has a lot of nitrates, which helps like blood flow and getting oxygen in your blood. So this is actually really good for you post-race as well, or post-run or race. I've used these in races before. They are a little bit bigger than gels, so they're not gonna like fit necessarily, like some people put them in their bra, like the gels in their bras or whatever, but I mean these could go in your pocket, or if I'm doing a long run, I have a vest or a hydration vest, I throw them in there. They don't need to be refrigerated either, so that's pretty awesome. They have all different kinds of flavors. They have apple carrot, apple zucchini, spinach, strawberry, banana strawberry, beetroot, all Another alternative is Once Upon a Farm. This one I like because in addition to the purees, like the fruit and vegetable purees, it also has flaxseed, which is another big anti-inflammatory that you should be eating at least once a day. And then also Happy Baby has another one that I like. This one's got oats in it, so something different, a little more like carb based. Also love to carry a couple of dates in my bag. I'll just put them like in a Ziploc bag and throw them in my hydration vest. They are also pretty cheap and Whole Foods. You don't have to make anything, you just throw them in there. They can have a lot of potassium, so when you're sweating, you're using up a lot of potassium, and that's when you can get some muscle cramps. So excellent source. I like to make some trail mix, so I usually start with a base of nuts. Walnuts are your biggest bang for your buck nutrition wise, in my opinion, and then I'll add in some like dried dates or dried raisins, craisins. Goji berries are also pretty great to go in with any sort of trail mix. And yeah, just have fun, see what you like. I'm not crazy about bars, mostly because a lot of them just have fake stuff in them that I don't eat, but my husband wanted to include these because he loves them. They're Cliff bars. Also, the Laura bars are pretty good. Those have pretty clean ingredients, so just make sure you're looking to see what are in like these bars. Make sure there's no sort of sugar, high fructose corn syrup. The only gel that I really recommend is called Muir gels, MUIR, and they have a bunch of different flavors, and those are super portable as well. And I've used those in training runs and in marathons, so they do work well. And there's, like I said, they're super portable. They are a little bit more expensive, but you can get them on Amazon or directly from their website. Hopefully you saw something that inspired you. And like I said, gels aren't always the greatest. Make sure you're looking at what you're putting into your body, and you're refueling every 45 minutes. You're drinking electrolytes, and then after a race or a long run, or even just your everyday run, that I know sometimes you're not hungry, but it's really important to refuel and get in some anti-inflammatories, antioxidants, all super important. So yeah, happy trails.
Good morning. This is Larry again with another quick video for healthy-ish eating. To follow up on Alicia's video regarding the sugars and all of the bad things that could be found in the protein bars, aka candy bars in some instances, I'm sharing something that I eat post-run. I freeze them, keep them in my car. They're great for when I'm done running at the beach, running the car, pound of water, and then I'll, eat one or two of these. Very high protein, very low in sugar. So all you really need is a blender, and to be honest, I've done it without. Just got to work at it a little bit harder. But the cool thing about this is that all of these ingredients were found at Walmart, and the goji berries I got on Amazon. But I mean, everything is very easily accessible. All right, so the first thing we're going to start with is our oats. So high protein, 1 cup oats. There's 10 grams of protein per serving in there. And like I said, Walmart, Bob's Red Mill. Then we have our coconut. So I do unsweetened coconut, high protein, high fiber. The next up, now this one is interchangeable. I did it's Debbie's Cocoa Nibs and Date. If you could see it there. This could be substituted with just honestly just cocoa nibs and dates if you wanted. I found this is a quick, easy binder, inexpensive, Walmart. I'm not getting paid by Walmart. So we're going to mix that in there. And the next thing that we're going to do is our cacao. So right here, this was also found at Walmart, but you could find it probably anywhere. And the cool thing about this is that it's ready to go. Powder form, high protein, high flavor. I'm sorry, high protein, high flavor, and it really packs all the flavor in this with the coconut. We'll go ahead and put that in there. And then the next thing that we're going to do, I put these in there for texture, hemp seeds. So I'm sure you've seen them. I like to put them on salads with some greens and berries. cashews. But these are great for texture on this, and 10 grams of protein per serving. So here we go. We're staying with the high protein, low sugar, dumping those right in there. And then the next thing that we're going to do is our goji berries, which we talked about last time. Like I said, that's the only thing I couldn't find at the Walmart by my house. But I got them on Amazon, and they're, same day delivery. Also interchangeable with that too would be dry cherries. You could do raisins, dates. I just like that chewy texture, a little bit of a natural sweetness in there too. And then after the goji berries, we are going to do a little bit of honey. So I just did a tablespoon. Um, that's really all you need. You could do a little bit more if you wanted. You could omit it if you wanted. I just like to have that in there a tiny bit. This is which one did I do? I did the Nate's Organic Raw Unfiltered Honey, Walmart. And then the next up is the chia seeds. So we're going to go ahead and dump a quarter cup of those in there. Chia seeds, I think we talked about last time. There's, I think, 5 grams of protein per serving in those. And then one thing that you do need in this one is just a little bit of water. That's going to help form it all together. So we're going to add that in here, and then we're going to get it going. Um, as you're blending it, you can see it's starting to form. And because you don't have the sugar in here to act as a complete binder, you got to work with your hands a little bit. So once we have it all in here and bound and ready to go, just make little balls like this. And these set up really well in your refrigerator. Very, very nice. I just roll them like this here. I keep this water by me because that is, helps me form it, hold it together. You can make these any size you want, small, little. For this one, I got a dozen ones like this out of it, which was really good. And that's it. I hope you like these as much as I do. Um, Enjoy.